Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and I have my fourth and probably final Bionicle review for the day. But I have another review of something else, so stay tuned. Yes, it's LEGO related. Just be patient and wait. So, this is another Glatorian Legends set. Is it Legends or Legend? I like to think it's Legend. No, it's Legends. Prove me wrong in the comment section below. So, there's a lot of dust on this character right now. Let me fix that real quick. Ah, crap. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So, this is, well, as I alluded to in the previous video, this is Kiina! Yep, it's Kiina from TheZOMBIEJ. And, well, she is a female character, obviously, with a feminine design, even though her torso is rather small. And, well, I guess that's fine. I don't know. There are definitely some interesting parts on this set. I originally had Kiina back in 2009, of course. And you know what? I still have my original copy of this mask, or helmet thing. So, I still have my original copies of these. Still have one of the fists, I think. Still have these armor pieces. So, this one's kind of weird. I do like Kiina. She is a strong second favorite of mine, of the Glatorian Legends, and Glatorians in general. So Kiina here, obviously I've got, this was a new copy. There is the canister back there. So, that's cool. It's nice to have the canisters. So this was a $13 set back in 2009. Second half of 2009. So, Kiina, she is kind of a peppy individual. But I like Kiina. She's pretty cool. Character is pretty cool. A little overexcited sometimes, but, you know. So, there are definitely a great, interesting pieces on this set. The Glatorian fists are in this sort of, this blue that kind of reminds me of, you know, blue from this Holly set. So it's a nice to see that color being reused. And also it's a different blue from the torso here, which this is actually a Vaki leg. Vaki lower leg in blue, but it's a lighter blue. I'm not sure what kind of blue it is, but her lower torso area is Metro blue. She's got cracks in the joints. Fuck. Well, she's got a couple of Hordika necks and Glatorian head, obviously, in Trans Lime Green. She's got the game piece on her back. This is kind of a huge obstruction, you know. So it'd be best to take that off and throw it in the trash. No, I'm kidding. Black Metro chest armor piece, as well as some other parts to form her torso. Unfortunately, this can come off rather easily, and all you got is that. So, what I would advise you doing, if you plan on, you know, collecting or recollecting this set, as I have, put a couple of those 3 long axles, dark gray, with the stopper at the end, where you could put a 1x1 stud, but don't put a stud on either of them. Slide those into these pinholes on either side of her chest. And those will go into the axle holes of the Hordika necks And, well, obviously it'll also go into the where the game piece is attached. But there's also an alternate idea. So you could take 2 blue pins, an axle combination piece, whatever. Basically, you take 2 of those, you stick them right through the axle holes of these what are those again? Hordika necks, and so you have 3 connections there. So this is much more secure and much less wobble. So that is definitely a usable thing. It's definitely doable, and overall it just makes things more solid. I mean, this is pretty solid as it is, but yeah. So the upper arms and upper legs are a new piece for 2009. So these were used for Glatorian Legends sets as well as Perditus from the Thornatus V9, which we'll review as well at some point. So maybe tomorrow? I don't fucking know. You gotta watch the videos and find out. So this piece is pretty cool because it means you don't have to attach things from the front except for these 2 pin axle holes, but attached from the side. And so you got a axle hole in the middle and pinholes on either side of that. So what Lego didn't do here was put 2 black pins on either of her arms or her legs. And, you know, for extra security, they could have done that, but that would require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more black pins to add to this set, and that adds up a little bit. Well, it drives up the cost, obviously. It drives up the parts increase, but hey, you get 8 more of those pins because they're useful! Overused, I feel. But hey, they work. But this is perfectly fine because the axle connection is rather solid here. There we go. This piece, this is definitely a good piece. It was also used for Rotor. And I believe that was it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, was it used for another Hero Factory set? I can't fucking remember. It wasn't used for Von Nebula, that's for damn sure. But it was used for some Glatorian Legends sets, such as Kiina, as well as Perditus, and Rotor. So it's quite a few sets, actually, but not as many as you think it would be. But this piece is pretty nice. It's got scale looking things. It's got these 3 protrusions, like one here, and one down the center. There's a yellow one of these that came with the Sendocs. I still plan on using that for a mock I call the Electric Head. So this has a couple of pinholes as well as an axle and this little slot right there. This is a very lovely looking piece. I do love this piece. It looks pretty cool, but as armor, I mean, for Kiina, it just makes her take up more shelf space than is needed. Well, in terms of depth, obviously, because look at this. Yeah. So that is unnecessary, but hey, works. I like her trident pieces. In the movie, they were not like this. They were a totally original design from the filmmakers. Whatever. But due to Matanui's powers, he was able to turn Kiina's weapon into this. It is basically, well, these are polypropylene, obviously, so it's double trident. It's one piece, though. But it has these sort of tube things going, you know, in through that. And so she launches water at her opponents and basically gives them a bath of some sort, or, you know, has fun with that. So she flushes them down the toilet. But yeah, this is a pretty cool piece. I still have my original copies of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but hey, maybe I'll make a Toa of water at some point. It's not like I haven't made any of those before. I have plenty of Toas of water, so Yeah. Kiina could pass off as a Toa of water, but then there's Terex. Nah. So, Kiina's mask, obviously. There's not much to say about the lower arms and lower legs, because they're just dark blue or metro blue. Rakshi legs, there's nothing to say about those. The sockets right here are in metro blue as well. The feet are, well, a recolor. The Inika feet version 1 in this blue color. Again, it's a polypropylene piece, so of course it's going to look somewhat different from all the other light blue pieces. But still, pretty nice piece to have in that color. So, yeah, I still can't get over that this Vaki lower leg is different. It's like a different blue from the rest of the blue elements on here. It's like, what the hell? It's like, I don't know. I'll have to check my original copy of this piece in this color. Maybe it's yellowing? I don't think so. But anyway, the mask, the helmet thing. It looks like she gutted a manta ray, a manta stinger ray thing. She gutted the thing, solidified it or whatnot, molded it to a certain shape, and that is what you see here. She basically killed a manta ray and used it as her helmet. I mean, I like the look of this thing. It looks cool on her. And it looks like she's got some kind of ponytail sort of thing going on there. I mean, she is a female character, after all. So, but the premise, at least my premise, for why this mask came into existence, or this helmet came into existence, kind of seems a little wrong, I guess? I don't know. Then, of course, every Glatorian needs a blaster. Ah, fuck. And, of course, this one is not working quite right. So I'm not going to fire it. Articulation-wise, her head moves in every single fucking direction. She can look all the way down. Whoa. She can look all the way up. But that's as far as she can look up because of the stupid gear piece back there. Her arms, a lot of articulation. Even with these pieces, these armor pieces for her arms, they're not getting in the way of anything. Well, okay, until you go like this, but she isn't gonna do that. So it's perfectly fucking fine. Obviously, this is perfectly fucking fine, and she can do this as well. She can also do this. She'll fork you. Fork. Leg-wise, obviously, you know, she go high kick. Hell yeah. Same thing with her upper arms. The upper legs, like the armor doesn't really impact anything. It's absolutely fucking phenomenal. Obviously, you know, if her legs or if her arms are in the way, they can impact the arm a little bit, but not even that. So she can bend all the way like that, and all the way forward, all the way back. Wow. This is a very articulatable figure, and that is pretty fucking awesome. So she seems to be, in some ways, a little more of an athletic character in a way, which is fine. Gali was more athletic than Liwa, I guess. But Kiina is definitely a great set. She is different than the rest of the Inika build Glatorian sets. And in general, I just love the look of Kiina too. I mean, her torso is small. Yes, it's smaller than the typical Inika torso would be. So that could be a good thing, but I'll let you decide that. But it definitely, I'll tell you this. This torso inspired me to get creative with this torso design for my own mocks and sort of, you know, expand upon it. and even make waist articulation, make a ab crunch being sort of possible, you know. So so a character like I don't know, Haruka, Toa of Air, would be able to pose, you know, her torso at the ab section, the abdominal section, and that is possible with parts. Now, obviously, I could use this ball joint right here to my advantage, so that works perfectly fine because the ball joint's not used here. But this is clearly a design that was clearly they sort of thought a lot about this one, and well, the result is pretty fucking fine, you know. It's a fine set. Kiina's a fine character. She does pass off as kind of a tsundere, you know, but at the same time, I still like her. I think she's cool. I think she's awesome, and this is definitely my second favorite Glatorian set, at least in the Legends line. My number one favorite is Matanui, the Legend Reborn. So yeah, Kiina, still pretty fine, solid set. I like Kiina a lot. So there you go. Stay tuned for more Bionicle reviews. I will have some Bionicle reviews tomorrow, probably. Or maybe some parts analysis videos. I don't fucking know. You gotta watch the videos and find out. So, if you haven't subscribed already, get subscribed. And make sure you like every single fucking video. You know, help the algorithm out and whatnot. And yeah. And well, obviously give this video a like. If you don't like this video, well, whatever, you know. Do you like Kiina? Do you not like Kiina? Let me know in the comment section below. And, well, that's it. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.